Guys, welcome back to our day 150 post bariatric surgery update. I do have a weight update for you guys. We're down another 0.4. We're getting really close to being down 80 pounds overall, which is crazy and super exciting. And to think that this is really only since like mid-January, that is incredible. I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about like the mental game with just losing weight in general, but also around like weight loss surgery. So, you know, one of the biggest things that can happen when you go through something like this, like first of all, a lot of people have like some kind of form of either like food addiction or overeating or stress eating or those kind of things, right? So breaking that cycle can be really hard. I know one thing for me that's been really strugglesome is getting used to like eating smaller portions, especially for something that I would normally just really enjoy eating and I want to eat more of than I can. So that can be a really big struggle because I want to eat more than I should, and then, you know, I take what I can, but it's hard, right? It's hard to wrap your head around it. And as much as it's like, yeah, I know I can have that for leftovers later, but it's still hard because in the moment you want to eat more. So that's a struggle. Another thing that can be a big struggle for people, like especially for people that use it as some kind of coping mechanism, one thing that tends to happen is you kind of have like an addiction transfer. So, you know, you might go from like eating food as a coping mechanism to shopping and, you know, spending more money than you normally would, or something else. Some people turn to alcohol. Obviously with surgery you can't do that right away, but some people do that. You know, there's a lot of different things that can happen. So be very mindful of that. Here, as part of our program, we have access to, I can't even think of what she is now, like a social worker as part of the process. So, you know, you turn to them if you're finding you're having struggles so they can help you work through it, right? Because, yeah, you don't need that in your life. And another one can be just compliments, right? So I know for me, like, for the most part, I enjoy the compliments. There's times that I think, like, you know, people don't compliment you when you're just living your life, but when they see, like, you're making changes for yourself for the better, then they'll start complimenting you. And some people will, like, do that whole, oh, you looked good before, but you look great now, right? And it's like, I get it, because, like, people are trying to not make you feel bad like you weren't good before, right? But sometimes we overanalyze comments, so try not to do that. Just take them as they are. People are just being polite. Especially with social media, but try not to overthink it. So that's it for today. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll be back tomorrow for another update. Bye, guys.